All right, so this piece of news is pretty interesting, actually. Um, Man, it's actually funny. I follow some Type Moon people on Twitter. There's a Type Moon community. If you don't know what Type Moon is, it's a company. You know how there's Capcom, they make Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Mega Man, and all that shit. And then we have Bandai Namco that makes Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur. You know, it's a gaming company. So Type Moon, they are famous for making a Fate series, which is just, it's really good. Both, I never played the games, but the animes are just fucking top tier. They're god, not top tier. They're god tier. Um, and they made other shit. Tsukihime is actually their first creation, and if I'm not mistaken, this is interesting. So it's an anniversary for Tsukihime. I think it's the 20th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. And people on Twitter were complaining, saying, Type Moon forgot about Tsukihime. What the fuck? It's the 20th anniversary, and we haven't heard shit. They never talk about Tsukihime. Where's Tsukihime, Type Moon? All you do is fate, fate, fate. Garden of Sinners. There's fate and more fate. Where's Tsukihime? Next day, bam, they pull up with this shit. Tsukihime Remake launches in summer 2021 in Japan for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. A piece of a glass moon. Alright, so it's called Tsukihime, a piece of a glass moon. The 2008 announced... Oh my god, this shit was announced in 2008? What the fuck? God damn, that's a long ass time. How many years is that? It was announced in 2008. Then let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like 12 years just to get an update? That's crazy. I didn't know all that. I thought this just came out of nowhere. People waited. That's some Final Fantasy remake type shit. Gotta wait all these years. You heard about it, but you ain't seen shit in years. And yeah, this is a longer wait, arguably though. 2008? I don't know when the remake was announced, so I can't really make that statement. But yeah, that's crazy. So I'm not really interested in reading the article. I'm just gonna give you my opinions on this Tsukihime. I've been interested in playing Tsukihime simply because of one thing and one thing only. Two things actually. One, it has a fighting game spin-off called Melty Blood, and I wanted to know about the characters before I got into it, so I wanted to get into Tsukihime. And two, it's related to Fate, and I am a huge Fate fan. I've seen every single anime entry that they've released. That's pretty much what I've been doing 2020, just watching Fate. Just watching Fate. Just watching Fate. That's all I've been fucking doing. And I fucking love the series. I feel like the final season, what the fuck was it called? Not final season, the latest release, what the fuck was it? Grand Order, Demon Front Babylon, they pretty much blue balled me with some shit. I'll get to that. That's an argument for another time, because they did some shit that really pissed me off. They forced me to do something that I really didn't want to do, but I had no choice but to do. And I'm probably gonna, it's just normal bullshit with these fucking... Anyway, Tsukihime, I really wanted to get into it. And whoop-de-doo, they released an anime. And I don't know how good the anime is compared to people that play the game. They know what the story is, so I don't know how it did. But to me, it was nice. Unfortunately, it has multiple routes, and there were characters that were excluded from the anime. So what I want is a better understanding of the series, more routes, and I hope this remake doesn't change shit. If anything, just add shit. I want them. Here's what I want from this remake. I want it to be a remake, not a reboot like that Final Fantasy shit. That Final Fantasy remake is not a remake. Final Fantasy 7 remake is a reboot. I want a remake. I want them to redo everything from the old game, alright? I want them to redo all of that. But give us new shit. Make the story longer, right? New lore, like a sequel. It has an original story plus a sequel. You know what I mean? Give us some good shit. You know what I mean? Like Tsukihime fans haven't eaten in a long time, so feed them. You know, like they're starving, they're thirsty. Feed them. So give us that, right? And bring this shit over to America, please, cause Japan isn't the only people that fucks with this shit. You know what I mean? Like there's people on the West that would want this. So you're probably wondering, which console should you get this for? I'm going to say this one time and one time only. You're better off getting this shit for the Nintendo Switch. Why? Simple. It's a visual novel. Graphics don't matter with this. It's probably not going to be any 3D animated models. There was or 3D model gameplay anyway. There actually is barely going to be any fucking gameplay. It's a visual novel, but I'm just watching this shit from here. 100% honest. But the thing is that I saw animated cutscenes from Ufotable, and that shit looks sexy as fuck, because it is Ufotable. It's an animation. So, anime cutscenes. But my thing is, like, give us the English releasing. Why am I stressing for you to get it on the Switch? The reason why I'm stressing for you to get this on the Switch is because PlayStation is a bunch of bitch-ass motherfuckers. Why is PlayStation a bunch of bitch-ass motherfuckers? Same with Xbox, alright? Xbox isn't even a consideration in this case, and Xbox could have been the consideration if they didn't bitch out. So simple. PlayStation moved to California, I think, right? In America, and their whole values changed. They're woke, and they want to censor gaming. Specifically visual novel or Japanese games. Senran and Kagura will never be seen on the PlayStation ever again because of this shit. They don't like ecchi shit. Ecchi is how you say it, right? They don't like ecchi shit. You know, the anime girls with the big boobs and a big ass, barely covered, but it is covered. And when it's not covered, it's just booty, alright? You might get uncovered boobs, might not, who knows, but you're not getting no pussy, so it's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no asshole. You're not seeing anyone spreaded ass cheeks, so it's not that big of a deal. Actually, worst comes to worst, they're just gonna be wearing bikinis, alright? I'm just keeping it real. The max you're gonna get is bikini. You might get butt crack. I don't know about complete ass cheeks. You're not getting anything crazy, alright? PlayStation is offended by that. They don't want that on their console. Back in the day, this used to be Nintendo, and PlayStation was the edgy. You know what? Sega was the edginess. But Sega died, you know, their producer. But, you know, Xbox was edgy. But now, with this PS4 era and Xbox, everything has changed, and they're no longer edgy. Nintendo, however, has flipped the switch, and is now edgy. Not edgy enough to allow Mortal Kombat and to be allowed in Japan, but edgy enough for the borderline hentai to be allowed on their consoles, and I commend them for that. Do you know how many games were canceled for the PlayStation because of their shit or censored? This whole video is a whole nother video for another time, because fuck PlayStation and fuck Microsoft, alright? I'm a PlayStation dude. I love PS4. But if there's a game that I'm going to get, and I know that there's going to be censored, and best believe I'm going to get it for the Switch. Even if the graphics are downgraded, if I get to see more shit, I'm getting it for the Switch. Suck my dick. Suck my balls. If Tsukihime comes to America, I'm getting it for the Switch. Hands down. Fuck out of here.